The TI-13, or the International 2024 Compendium patch, was released today, along with the new hero Ringmaster. I'm not going to cover the hero, as there are plenty of other people better suited to discuss that, but I'm going to go through the Compendium update, what's new, what's included, and what I think is interesting this year. So the Compendium works slightly differently this time. As for leveling and rewards, it's not intuitively explained, but basically you have an overall Compendium level, which is the same as last year. However, each reward isn't specifically linked to your level. They each have their own independent counter for how many level points they're required to obtain. So the all chat voice lines are 225 points. Every time you increase your level by 1, every reward on the Compendium will also increase by 1. So when you activate the base Compendium, everything will start at level 6. But this year, you're also given these extra level boosters, which you can apply to any single reward to increase your progress for that specific item. Doing so for any object will also apply 1 level towards the level 300 Aegis in the middle, which is the physical Aegis statue that you receive after TI in the mail. Some items aren't limited on how many times you can redeem them. Everything else you redeem once and you unlock it. Whereas the effigy blocks, some of the reroll tokens, and one of the player capsules will be awarded every time you hit the required amount of points. The level packs are only sold in bundles of 8 this year, there's no discount for increased purchases, and they cost close to $1 per level. The Compendium patch includes a few new things. Firstly, they made some changes to effigies, the hero effigies. These are the statues that you can create and place in your base. I made a video not long ago with a game I play buying random statues from the Steam market and ranking them, but this change is really just so that you can set a specific effigy that you already own to load with a particular hero, whereas before you could only choose one effigy to load, like a terrain before a match. You had to choose the one you wanted. This change is actually really annoying. It means you can only equip an effigy for the specific hero that you're playing, whereas before you used to be able to just choose any of the ones you own and it would load whenever you want. Now it has to be the particular hero that you're playing. I think they've done this because the new versus screen that you unlock through the Compendium loads your effigy in the loading screen rather than your actual hero, and they don't want you to display a hero that you're not playing. The Compendium has 4 ways to earn points this year through playing Dota with the weekly challenge. You earn bonus points for the first win of each day. There's fantasy rosters again. This year it's much more in depth. Your fantasy roster gets leveled up with the use of roll tokens, which are a currency you get again this year. You're able to improve the stats of your particular pro player. And you basically have to craft your professional players to meet their strengths that you expect them to have in games to improve your fantasy score. Oracle's challenge is the predictions this year, basically. It seems like it's really only just predictions for the overall brackets of the groups in the main event, not anything more specific for particular games or anything like that. You can win 20 levels for predicting the main event, which has always been close to impossible. Bingo is new this year. Bingo tokens are one of the currencies you'll find yourself getting a lot this time. You get a bingo card for each stage of TI. You can win 750 gems, which is less than 1 actual level, per roll you fill in a horizontal or vertical line. You can use those reroll tokens to shuffle your entire card, reroll 1 square, or upgrade 1 square to make it easier to complete. The best part of TI this year, in my opinion, is the talent bundles and the supporter clubs. I think these are mostly returning, but there's been some changes. Most people are going to be ignoring these, but I think they're really cool. There's no treasures, there's no hero sets this year. There's nothing like that released with the Compendium, so these are basically the most customization that you're able to purchase right now. The talent voice lines are making a return, so glitter stickers this year are the minimum threshold to unlock the basic voice lines for talent. They're $5 and they include just the voice line and the glitter sticker. The holo bundles include an autograph rune and the basic sticker. I don't think these are worth buying, but the new gold bundle includes a second voice line for most talents. These are $20 per talent bundle. They include a gold sticker, an autograph rune, and 2 custom voice lines for most talent bundles. The supporters clubs are by far my favourite part of the Compendium this year. There are 3 levels for each of the teams at TI. The bronze tier gives you a team logo next to your name, which is super cheap, it's like $2. The silver tier is $10, it unlocks permanently 3 sprays that are specific for the team and 2 loading screens. Some of these sprays are really awesome and plenty of loading screens are really cool too. They're really particular and unique. You rarely get a chance to unlock anything like this permanently to your account in Dota 2, so if there are any of these that you really like, I really recommend picking them up before they're gone, because you're not going to be able to get them again. The gold $20 tier unlocks the team logo next to your name, the team logo next to your HP bar in-game. You get 3 emoticons which are specific for each team, and you unlock 3 separate voice lines. Because I think these are the best part, I've decided to include going through every team's sprays, loading screens, emoticons, and voice lines. It does feel quite light this year compared to past years, but it is going on during Crownfall. There are plenty of criticisms already about the hero, notably it missing specific features that people expected due to trailers or hype that's been going on due to this hero being teased for so fucking long and not being released, and the ultimate being super underwhelming in its function and its visuals, the lack of facets on the hero, but frankly, I'm not super interested. I don't really care. I think the Compendium is more interesting than the hero itself, but that's just me. But I'm interested to hear from you guys. What do you think is the best sprays or loading screens from the supporters clubs? Or what do you think is the most valuable voice lines you can get from talent? Thanks for watching the video. I'd appreciate if you could leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more.
Я в тильте. Я не в тильте.
Бойс. Да, это была база.
这波炒豆下头了呀！
我勒个豆啊！
我们还行吧。
那当然。
La vida es fantástica.
I got Roche. I'm helpful.
Hola, señoritas.
Давай ты фierro.
Hola, ¿qué pasa? Nouns esports en la casa.
Just goofing.
Womp womp.
Ay, 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 this guy.
Pero bakit parang kasalanan ko pa? Listen, look, and lesson and learn.
Oh yeah.
Мальчик, успокойся.
I just woke up. Leave me alone.
Misplay after misplay after misplay after misplay.
What's up, Diff? What can you do? Старбох.
Пушка Боба сейчас будет все у нас.
Ты не обучаем.
Та只若鱼啊，大智若鱼。
嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟。
That's better.
Делай, делай, делай.
Alright.
简直是天赐良机啊！
蚂蚁这版本很强，
相信超哥的兑现。